Hold fast to the ideal. True attachment to an ideal, this is the first important step. Whatever else there is, all comes easily one after another. Struggle itself is real education. Remember, in struggle lies the fulfillment of life. Through struggle alone must we advance. If there be any road to heaven, it has gone through hell. One must pass through hell to go to heaven. In fiercely struggling with circumstances, a person faces death 1,000 times. Yet even then, when without being afraid he fights again and again to advance, then his soul seems to manifest itself with infinite strength. Looking toward that ideal for which he had struggled so long, he bursts into laughter. For then he clearly sees how much greater he is than that very ideal. Truly, my soul alone is my purpose, my ultimate and supreme goal. Nothing else can be my goal, for in this universe, what is there comparable with my soul? Can a bag of gold be the ideal of my life? Never. The soul alone is the highest ideal of my life, and the realization of that true nature is the only goal of my life. In this world, there is nothing that can be called absolutely evil. Just as there is a place for God here, so also there is a place for the devil. Otherwise, it would not remain here. As I just said, we must pass through hell to reach heaven. In the same way, what of it? Our mistakes too have a significance. What fear? Go forward. If you feel that you have committed some wrong, very well, do not look back again. Tell me, do you think that if you had not committed those mistakes, you could have become what you are today? Then it must be said that they too have done good. They are like unsolicited blessings from God. Let sorrow, suffering, persecution, happiness, whatever is to come, let it come. Do not worry about your fate. Only hold fast to the ideal and move forward. Do not turn back to look at small errors and faults. In this battlefield of life, the dust of mistakes will surely rise. Those who are very sensitive and cannot endure this dust may step aside. He who has a definite ideal, even if he falls into 1,000 errors, he who has no ideal will fall into 50,000 errors. This is certain. Therefore, it is good to have an ideal. About this ideal, one must hear as much as possible. One must go on hearing until it enters into our heart, enters into our brain, until it enters into our blood, until it resounds in every drop of our body, until it spreads through every pore of our body. Therefore, we must first hear this truth of the self. It is said, when the heart is full, the mouth speaks. Likewise, when the heart is full, the hands also work. Thought alone is the motive power of our tendency to action. Fill the mind with the highest thoughts. Day after day, go on hearing those ideas. Month after month, go on thinking of them. If at first you do not succeed, no harm. This failure is perfectly natural. It is the beauty of human life. If such failure were not there, what would life be? If there were not the attempt in life to conquer this failure, life would have no value. Without it, where would be the poetry in life? Let this failure, let this error remain. I have never heard a cow speak a lie, but it remains a cow forever. It never becomes a human being. Therefore, fail again and again, there is no harm at all. Hold that ideal in heart 1,000 times, and if you fail 1,000 times, try once more. To see Brahman in all beings is the ideal and goal of man. If you cannot see him in all things, at least try to see him in one person whom you love most, then in another person. In this way you may advance. Before the soul lies infinite life. With perseverance and effort, your noble desire will be fulfilled. Take up one idea and make that alone the sole vow of your life. In sleep, in dream, in waking, always go on thinking of it. Live according to that idea. Let your brain, nerves, muscles, every limb of the body be filled with that idea. Let all other thoughts remain away. This is the way to attainment. By this way, great spiritual heroes have been born. All the rest are merely machines for talking. The ideal alone is the life of active life. Whether we engage in philosophical reasoning or perform the stern duties of daily life, the ideal pervades our entire life. The rays of the ideal, reflected and transformed in straight or curved lines, come through every window of the house of our life, and knowingly or unknowingly, in its light, we must perform every action. By it, every object appears changed into beautiful or distorted form. What we are at present, the ideal has made us that, and what we shall be in future, the ideal will make us that. The power of the ideal has covered us, in our joy and sorrow, in great or small actions, in our righteousness and unrighteousness. The manifestation of its power is felt. Hold fast to the ideal.